Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beaman Toyota in Nashville, coming to you with my TTLS series, my Toyota trim level series. Behind me here is the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid XSE. Lot of words for that, right? So the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid is new for 2023. XSE version is top of the line version for it. Never hurts to show you that as part of the Toyota trim level series here. I'm going to take a look here and kind of give you a little look here at what you are looking at in this vehicle. Obviously you have that honeycomb grille, which is going to be your XSE style. You can see you got your buttons on the front. That is part of the system that's going to alert you if you're getting a little bit too close to something, of course. Blind spot monitor and the mirrors there for you. Smart key system all the way around the vehicle, of course. Then you've also got the buttons on the back there, so if you're going to back into to something there as well. And when I say smart key all around the vehicle, I mean on the back door, the driver's door, and the passenger door as well. So all you've got to do is either touch your door here, keys in my pocket. If you do that, then it's going to lock it. This is what your key looks like, by the way, in case you're wondering. But as soon as you grab that, it does the unlock. You can set it, but from the factory, it'll be set to where passenger side unlocks all your doors. Driver's side will unlock just your driver's door unless you hold it for 3 seconds and then you'll unlock the rest. So go over some of the specs here with this for you. So obviously it's a unibody construction, which is what Toyota does on most of their cars now, of course. By the way, you're also going to be able to find a bunch of little they're Easter eggs, right, that you can find. There's different ones, but you'll see like this icon right here. You'll be able to find that all through the car. I believe they said there's 27 of them, and I don't know anybody that's found all of them, but basically that's what they're supposed to be, of course, in there. So you also have a Sport Tune double wishbone multi-link rear suspension with your coil springs, trailing arm stabilizer bar, and hydraulic shock absorbers. Power assisted brakes, ventilated front disc and solid rears. It's got your hybrid engine, so it's a 2.0 liter hybrid engine, 4-cylinder, 16 valve with dual variable valve timing with intelligence, produces 196 horsepower. So there have been some people that have talked about the other Corolla Cross being a little light on power. This is a difference. All right, so this is definitely feels like it's got a ton of power. 196 horsepower in this small of a vehicle is something you definitely feel. So without fail. So you also have electronic power steering, your Sport Tune independent front suspension. It's a McPherson strut front suspension, stabilizer bar, coil springs, hydraulic shock absorbers, and your all-wheel drive is standard on your hybrid here. So kind of looking at my notes here for us here. So also have electronically controlled continuous variable transmission. On a hybrid, that's a little bit different than what most people think for a CVT, but that's how it's listed, of course. Weight rating 4,600 pounds. So you got all black badging on the outside. That's standard, right? So those aren't covers. Those are just all black badging for your XSE, your hybrid. All of that stuff is your black badging. So LED projector, low and high beam headlights with your automatic high beams, LED front turn signals with your auto on and off features, LED stoplight, pretty much LED all the way around, but those headlights are sexy, of course. You can see that there too. So LED fog lights, LED tail lights, color keyed rear spoiler. So a lot of people wonder what the rear spoiler means if you're looking at one of the spec sheets. Rear spoiler is up here. That is what your rear spoiler is, in case you ever wonder what that means. If you hear rear spoiler on a crossover or a SUV, that is what that stands for. So you kind of look here. So variable windshield wipers, intermittent wipers, chrome side window frame mounting, black rocker panels, and your black over fenders, privacy glass on your rear side quarter liftgate windows, color keyed outside door handles, and the front row touch sensor and lock feature. That's what I was telling you about there. You can lock it with the touch sensor. So and then you can see all-wheel drive down there on the bottom. We're gonna go ahead and now I want to lift this up for you. See, this is an option on this one to have the power lift tailgate. If you have the power lift tailgate, you'll also have a sunroof. You also have an option to go up in the radio system. So the standard radio system, it's what is it? Make sure I'm right on this. 8-inch touchscreen, 6 speakers with your CarPlay, all of that, of course, Sirius XM, with your 3 months on there. Always somebody tries to get a little bit into one of the videos, right? But you, the EJ, so if you wanted to upgrade that radio system, it would be an $800 upgrade, which goes to 9 speakers with the subwoofer instead of the 6, of course. You got your tonneau cover that's back here, very easy to use your tonneau cover. Just slide that out. You can use that pretty easily there. Those seats will also fold down. Oh, I do want to lift this for you too. I'm going to show you. You can lift this very easily right here. You can see you have your inflation kit for there. And then if you wanted to lift this, you can see nothing underneath it. So a lot of your hybrids are coming that way now, or a lot of your electric vehicles come that way too. But we will show you down here. You can fold this seat down. It gets to pretty flat with the seat folded down. I'll show you how that looks. So fairly flat. And this tonneau cover will just pop off. So if you need it to pop off, it'll just pop off for you pretty easily there. You also have that center console in the back, rear vents in the XSE, which is real nice here too. So here's the center console for you. Rear vents are right here. Obviously you can turn it off from the back here as well. This one's got the all-weather mats in there. I do want to mention, doing for child, very easy to put in a child seat. I do suggest though, if you take it off for the child seat, put these in like a Ziploc and actually put them in your glove box, because they're very easy to get lost if you're you know, usually you've got a kid in a child seat for a while. If you ever get rid of the car, it's nice to have those. So I know the next owner would appreciate that if you kind of look at that. So looking on the inside here, you can see the seats. XSEs are lined up. This one's almost all the way up, so you can kind of push that back some, get a little bit better of a look. Hard to do one-handed, but I try. You can kind of take a look around here. You see the sunroof up top. You also have the ability to put these roof racks in there. So if you wanted to put a roof rack crossbar, you could do that. Like I said, it's pretty simple. So we're gonna go to the interior real quick here, and I'm going kind of slow, but you'll see you have your power seat, lumbar, everything's digital pretty much up there. I'm gonna move this back because I'm not that short. And I'm gonna move it down because I'm also not that short. So you can move the seat up, move the seat down, you can do all of that. I'm gonna turn this on. You'll see that part of your XSE, you also have paddle shifters on either side. All your cruise control is right here. Safety sense is standard on this one as well. Like I said, you can see your center screen is all digital. On the outside, you got your fuel is over here. Just really easy to look and see what you want to figure out, and adaptive cruise and Netflix and all different kinds if you want to. I said Netflix is a joke. It says on that's why I said Netflix, just in case you wonder. That's serious, by the way. But you can see there's different things that you can just kind of scroll through, and different screens left or right. You can do different ways for all that. This screen right here, this is all part of your connected services, so the full-on radio. Heated seats are standard in this particular trim level, so that's great as well. You have your brake hold, your electronic parking brake, those are all standard also as well. SOS buttons up here, that is free. I believe that's for 10 years for that particular one. I'll verify that, but I believe that is correct. This one's also got remote connect, so you can start this car from your phone. That is standard. So you also have the remote connect, safety connect, service connect. You've got all of those. Drive connect, which is your maps, and it is really sweet. And it is a 10-year subscription on Safety Connect. That is awesome. Toyota really wants you to be safe. But you can see everything on the inside. Automatic climate control, dual climate control. You can sync both sides. Very easy to sync both sides. If you do this, you'll see that each person's on their own. Hit sync and you're both back to the driver's side. This will actually shut off the air in the back, so if that's on, the back is off, or at least looking for a butt in the seat. That right there is your defroster in the back. It'll also turn on your heated outside mirrors, and you can always tell the heated because it has that icon in there for you. Then you can actually turn on your front defroster right here. This changes your mode. Just really easy to get through all this. Then all your wipers are intermittent. You turn on that for your intermittent. This automatic headlights, that turns on your fog lights. That goes to bright lights. But if you look down here, you'll be able to see this. Once you turn this on, you get your A, which is right there, that little automatic. That means that your high beams are on if it needs them, let's put it that way. So once you see that on, and I'm dark enough that the light's turned on, that once you see that's on, you're good. All right, so you also can power up and down back doors right here. This is for your dash brightness. Traction control is right there as well, and that's how you open your fuel door. Like I said, it's very, very nice. Additional power ports on the inside here. It's just a nice little car. It's exactly what it is. You know, you have a self-dimming rearview mirror, which is right there. Pull this down, you got your light up there. You can also go, "Hey Toyota."
How can I help you?
Tune to 107.5 FM.
Tuning to 107.5 FM.
And you can do that. So I'll make sure we're down so we don't have any issues with that. But yeah, you can tell it to do about anything that you want it to do. I always tell people, just try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, maybe it's not set up. Like go, "Hey Toyota."
How can I help you?
Set passenger temperature to 72.
Setting the passenger's temperature to 72 degrees.
And then you just saw it switch to 72. So like I said, just ask it. If it can do it, it will. There are some that you try that with and it will not work. So, it's just something to know, right? But more and more Toyotas are coming out with that feature. So, but just a basic look here at the XSE Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. I'll kind of look over all your connected services are on here. Drive Connect, you have an integrated map if you wanted to, which is a cloud-based map if you wanted to use that. Safety Connect, Service Connect, Remote Connect, Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff. You also have a collapsible steering column, which hope you never have to see how that works. Crumple zones, same answer, right? Backup camera with your dynamic grid lines, 9 airbags, including the driver and front passenger airbags. You also have your driver knee airbag, of course. Toyota likes to do that, help protect the knees of the driver, of course. So, and then you got different drive modes too, so you can do sport, eco. If you want to change your drive modes, they're up here. Once you hit this, you'll see sport, normal, eco, and that's how to change it. I'm just going up or down on this. Once you get to where you want to be, just leave it there. It'll come back off, and then you're set there. EV mode is right beside it. What the EV mode does is if you hit that button, you're going to try to stay in EV as long as possible. You can also see this little light up here, so you have your charging. It's up here, so if you wanted to charge your phone, throw your phone up there. Really easy to charge it. There's a lot of stuff to know on these cars, a lot of stuff that you can do, a lot of settings that you can do. You can even change this right here. So if you actually want to, here, I'll quick show you a little bit since you made it this long, right? So if we come into the settings menu here, I'm gonna go back to the left. You see this little dial? Press and hold here. And come down to meter style. Watch this. Go to casual. Boom, I just changed the way all of this looks. So I can change meter style, I can change units. If I wanna change it to kilometers, I can do all kinds of things. Dial type. Do I want a hybrid system, tachometer? Boom, I can change that. I can pop back in there, come back here. Actually, let me go back to dial type, and I can actually turn that off if I want to. Hit that again. And then most people use the hybrid system on there, and then your digital speed. But you can change all of these things. It's very, very easy to do. But Toyota gives you a lot of freedom to be able to make it the way that you want it to look, right? So that's a 7-inch screen, by the way. There in the center, it's fully digital gauge cluster with your customizable settings, like I was just talking about. Leather shift knob, ambient lighting, so you actually have lighting on the inside of the vehicle that'll glow for you. You have your auto dimming rearview mirror, smart key system. I've already showed you a lot of that stuff. The wireless charging, your overhead console, and you saw it's been sitting here for a while. The engine just started. You got 6 cup holders, 5 passenger seating with your soft text trim. You have a 10-way adjustable driver's seat. There's just basically, if you want it, you got it. Also, you also have your Toyota Care if you buy it, you know, anywhere. I don't believe the Southeast has it yet, but they basically they have something that's different that you got to buy it. But included everywhere else, you have Toyota Care, which is the 2 years free maintenance or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. It's going to cover you on the car, so you don't have to worry about being out for maintenance costs or anything like that. At least for the foreseeable future, right? So what do you guys think? Kind of taking a look at it here. You get your Toyota Corolla Cross XSE. You also, by the way, if you look right there, have the ability, if you hit that button and it's ready to lock, it'll allow you to lock it when it comes down. So I'll tell you that too. Just an extra little tidbit for what this is. But the Toyota Corolla Cross XSE Hybrid. So brand new for 2023. It's an expansion on the Toyota Corolla Cross lineup. And tell me what you guys think. It's a beautiful looking car. If you guys take a look at the lights there, headlights, just like I said, it's just a gorgeous car. But Steve Welch with Beamer Toyota in Nashville. You guys are looking for one of these, definitely reach out to me. This one's sold, but always get you another one here. So Steve Welch, just reach out to me at buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.